Morning, Bella. Where's a good girl? You got your cookie? Very good. She's a very good girl. Morning, guys. Gotta run up here and grab my coffee real quick. It rained last night. Looks like all the shoes that were down below got wet. I had these on the porch, so it's not too bad. And I thought I'd take a look around. See how wet we got. I don't know how much moisture we got. It looks like we got a little bit. I kind of heard some thunder and lightning last night, but I was sacked. And yeah, it looks like I might have to hang out this morning for a bit. The ground is kind of soaked in. I was going to go detecting. Good morning, Javier Garcia. How are you today? It rained last night, and Lord knows we needed the moisture. Not sure how much we got. I'll have to check and see. But it is cool, and it is beautiful out this morning. So I thought we'd go for a little walk before I go do my chicken chores. I got my coffee. This morning's coffee's brought to you by Metal Detecting Brooklyn. And yeah, he's actually the first person that ever sent me a sticker. So I'm glad I found a really cool use for his sticker. He sent me that, and he sent me some buttons and a coaster for his channel. So I actually thought that was really cool. See, you got tractors parked over here in the shade, normally in the shade. And I can do is put down my coffee and check for people. So that works. Let me see what we got here. Good morning, Oregon Magnet Family. Oregon Family Magnet Fishing. You are up very early. Wow. Isn't it like 5:50 your time? Leanne Crawford, good morning. How are you today? Thank you for joining my live stream last night. I thought that was really interesting talking to Clark's Cove one-on-one like that. They are just a bundle of energy, aren't they? I really like them. And one of these days, maybe I'll get to hunt with these guys. I don't know. We'll have to figure out if there's any way I can ever leave South Dakota, right? I'm like my own little island here. I thought if we'd walk out here, maybe we would see some bunnies or even a deer this morning. Because it is cool and moist and really nice out. Definitely want to go detecting this morning, but depending on how far north the rain went, we'll have to see if we're going to be working with muddy messes today. Oh look, that's kind of cool. We got volunteer. This is actually our burn pit, but we've got volunteer sunflowers hanging out. Isn't that cool? So, it'd be cool if I was showing you close. I do appreciate you guys like to come hang out with me in the morning. We live streamed last night. Husband's a little grumpy now because I guess I told him I was live streaming and he didn't get the memo. So he came in expecting his dinner, and his dinner was cooked and on the grill, and instead of eating, he grumped and went to bed. So that was super awesome. And I haven't spoken with him yet this morning. We'll see how grumpy he is today or if he was just tired. I have no idea. But he thinks this YouTube channel is a waste of time. And because I don't make money off of it, and I don't think everything is about money. This is our wood pile. I think sometimes it's just about making friends and doing cool things and getting to go metal detecting new places, and I don't know, having somebody to talk to as I'm walking around the farm in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee. I think that's what it's about. And I do appreciate you guys being here, because otherwise I'd just be talking to the cat. Ooh, this sounds good. Coffee, strawberry cheesecake, donuts, and Diggun. Especially the Diggun part. Mississippi Mary, good morning. It's good to see you this morning. Yeah, I don't know. I think that this, I like on Facebook, and I don't even like Facebook. And you're not really interacting with people live as much as just seeing snippets of other people's lives. And, I started on Facebook when my son was born so that his relatives out in California could see pictures of him growing up, right? But I just never felt the sense of community that I feel with our treasure family, and with us hanging out and sharing each other's finds and live streaming stupid stuff like chicken chores in the morning. And yeah, this whole area out here has been hayed, so I can actually walk out here now without being knee deep in weeds. Speaking of which, the ball field north of me, about 20 miles north of me, has also been hayed. And yeah, I might actually head up there. Let's see, today's Saturday. If it's just rained, it's not a good day to do lawns, people's houses, because you don't really want to tear anything up. But ball fields, farm fields, those things are fair game right now, especially if they've been hayed. My old ghost town that I go to, that's close to the house, is, I bet it's been hayed now too, and I haven't been over there all season. I did a video on it the other day for, I think it was Monday Digs had it, but that was actually footage from last summer. I am still working on getting that footage out the door. My phone is full, and I've been really trying to do is share some of my past adventures to get them off the phone and make room for new ones. Plus, I have a whole series. We had a permission on, you're gonna have to excuse me if I scream, because I'm climbing around these bushes, something might jump out at me. We did a whole series on a courthouse that we got permission on, and we went back there like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times maybe. And that was all this spring. My husband did really well the first day we were out. I did really poorly the first couple of days because I didn't have my settings correct on my Legend. And so it probably would have been better for me to be doing that with my ATMAX that I knew. I know that machine, know it well, instead of taking a new machine out, because I missed out on some, like a Walking Liberty half that I was right in that area. And my sensitivity on my Legend was just set way low. And I just didn't pick up on much of anything. The first day I just got like 3 printing plates and a V-nickel and a buffalo nickel and a couple other things. And all the high tones were being suppressed. So that was super fun. Sometimes I walk out here because we get the, this is such a pretty view. And my dog is way over there in the background wondering what the heck I'm doing. And I got a kitty cat coming. Where is he? Bob's over there meowing. Hey, kitty. Trying to figure out if it's Bob meowing or someone else. The chickens are over there in their pen. This area here is what I call my backyard. And we're just going along the trees. I was curious if there were any deer out. There are mosquitoes. That's awesome. And the ground is really wet. The grasses are wet because my shoes and my pant legs are getting kind of damp here. Let me check here on chat. Treasure Woman's in the house. Good morning. I got Kevin Myers. Good morning. It's really neat to see people that were actually with me last night and are up again and checking it out. You guys are on YouTube way too much. I've just been to the Cardiff Castle. Haven't been there in a long time. That's really cool. You have some amazing stuff that you can go see. Oregon Family said, it's funny you said jump. I've been waiting for a deer or a cow to jump out. We don't have cows around here. We do get wildlife. We get deer and owls and hawks and eagles and squirrels. There was a squirrel got in the barn yesterday, and the dog was screeching. This wasn't my dog. This was Eric's hunting dog. Was yelping and screeching in there, and I thought somebody was killing him. Went over there, and this squirrel came shooting out between the roof rafters and the easement, and went running along the new water system. And the dog was just going ballistic. It was funny. Yeah, he really likes squirrels. Good morning, Patty DeSharoon is in the house. Strange and Trippy is watching from East Coast Canada. That's awesome. And Kevin Myers is here. Good morning. And Dark Shadows Paranormal and History is in the house. That's awesome, guys. I'm glad you guys are hanging out this morning. It's early for a Saturday, actually. I am going to get my chores done early. And then hopefully go out and go detecting before it gets hot. Looks like there's more clouds in the north to us, and it's clearing a little more in the south. So I don't know if that's going to be, I don't know. Don't know if it's going to be better or what. This is Spot. Spot meows weird. LL, good morning. How are you? This cat meeps when she meows. You have to hear her. Hold on. We'll go over here. Morning. Good morning, Spot. Listen to her. Meep. Hi. Meep. Meep. That's all she does. She meeps. And I don't have a hand to pet her with, because I have coffee in one hand. That I am really grateful to have hot coffee this morning, even if I did run out of half and half and I had to use milk, which makes me sad. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, it's not bad, but it's definitely not half and half. I actually have, what is it, baby? Don't be tripping. Here, I'll give you a leg hug. A leg hug? Here, I'll get a leg hug. Okay? Oh, there you go. So, yeah, I have this stuff. You can buy it on Amazon, and it's powdered cream. It's not creamer. It's not the fake stuff. This company puts out, they have powdered sour cream, heavy cream, whole milk, and some other dairy products. You can get like powdered mac and cheese and stuff. And I have that in my pantry as sort of an emergency backup if I'm out of half. And I could have mixed them up. The only thing is when you shake it up, it gets really foamy. It's like having a frothed latte as your coffee. But it's not bad flavor-wise. I just put whole milk in there because that's what we have in the fridge. And I'm sad because I went to the store yesterday and totally spaced that I needed half and half. Because usually when we go to Walmart once a month, I pick up that really big container and it lasts me forever. But I ran out. That's a really pretty tree. Yeah, the sun's getting high. We missed the beautiful, colorful part of the sunrise, I'm afraid. Marty's is nuts about Diggun. Good morning. And Rocky Mountain Life is in the house. Morning, Rob. How are you today? Yeah, no deer this morning, but we will take a walk. Chickens can hang for a little bit. Turkey is back in the weeds on her nest that we cleared yesterday. She's still sitting on her nest, so that's a little sad. I don't know. Yes, she may be laid a new egg there. And we will have to check that out because she can't lay eggs. She can't make little turkeys because she doesn't have a mate. And yeah, there is no artificial insemination clinic for turkeys that want a mate. It ain't happening. So I am going to try a little harder next year to get some boy turkeys, or at least one. I thought we'd gotten one, but I think we bought 3 turkeys this year earlier. But we have 2 now, so one of them as a chick probably just didn't make it. These guys are my little chickens, and they're little enough they can squirrel under the door and let themselves out. And there's my husband in the background, looking grumpy. We're gonna keep walking over here. Now look, he's gonna let my chickens out, and then that won't be right. We'll go let my chickens out real quick. He's not gonna be happy at all that I'm live streaming either. I can tell you that. I'll let my chickens out. I let my chickens out. I'll take care of it. I think this one's out already. Morning. Hey, get my, I'll go ahead and let my little ones have their food first. And then we'll go ahead and go from here. Looks like we got a little bit of rain. Hi, babies. Good morning. Here's some food. Ooh, it is muddy over here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, when there's a wet glove in the water there. That's yucky. Oh. Oops. Mop top got in. We'll just hang this over here on the fence. There we go. And we'll let everybody out because they're making noises and they want out. Bella, you need to go. Go on. Over there. You gotta go. Come on. You don't get to play with the chickens today. We're gonna put you out the door. There you go. There you go. Good girl. So you can see someone's still a little grumpy about me live streaming. I just have to go with it. I don't know. He's gonna have to get over it. Oh, this is how the little ones get out. Let's see if she can fit. Oh, she so wants out. I'm waiting and making her work for it. Morning. There you go, baby. Good job. Thank you, Strange and Trippy. Appreciate you guys coming by. One day at a time. Thanks for stopping. Oh, wait. This is Garrett from Dark Shadows has a second channel. So if you guys would, give him a shout out at his new channel. We will go ahead and moderate. We'll Blue Ranch everybody here. Let's see. Yes, it is chicken time. You see, if I didn't stop my husband, he would have let him out. We would have missed the stampede. Morning, guys. Girls, everybody. Come on out. You guys coming down? Come on, gotta come down. All right. Whoa. There we go. And Derek, since you have a second channel, I'd much appreciate it if you would watch some of my playlist videos on your second channel. Get me some watch hours. I am working really hard to try to get to that 4,000, and it is hard to say the least. Surprising, because you know we put out videos twice a week. That's watch hours. That's a lot of eyeballs to get to that many watch hours. And I was talking to AAP, and Luke said that when he first got into this, he was live streaming like 24/7 to get his hours in. And I suppose I could do that, but that would be really, really boring, I think. Morning, Dash. Run! Run away from him. Let's see what he does here. Dash is feeling his oats this morning. We got somebody's peeping like crazy over here. Are they on the wrong side of the fence? I think we got one on the wrong side. Let's see. Or is that just you? Is that just you making sounds for your mama? Okay, Mama's over there. This one is just being there. She goes there. Just standing there peeping, waiting to get eaten. That's always trippy. Now my juvenile's on the other side. I'm going to give them some pellets after a bit, but they're fine for now. And we've been picking choke cherries and giving them to them as well. But yeah, I create different playlists, and what I do with other channels is I'll often pick a playlist and just let it run on the TV when I'm doing chores or housework. And that just kind of helps out with the watch hours. Here's my turkey in her nest in the weeds. Morning, baby. You want to go eat? Go on. You just gonna sit in your nest? Like her nest is dry, but her eggs are gone. Good girl. I know it's wet. You got rained on last night, didn't you? You should have gone in the barn, just saying. And these guys over here would much appreciate it if I would bring them something to eat here. We're gonna have to come around. Good morning. You guys want me to bring you something? All right. We'll give them some DDG this morning, and then I will give them some corn and sunflowers after a bit. Because that stuff's in the barn. I don't feel like going in there. And I'm dealing with Mr. Grumpy Pants in there. So, oh look, we got another stray sunflower here. That's cool. And then these are Canadian thistle, and they are a noxious weed. And I keep forgetting that we need to chop those down. I'm going to put my coffee down for a second. Bella, what are you doing over here? Hey, Bella. You are, no, you're yeah, blah, get, go on. You don't get to hang out over here. No, you do not. Let's kick her out again. Go on. Out you go. Good girl. Hey, it's a grumpy cat. How are you, girl? This is my Gracie. She's hanging out up top because it's dry. And this is my scrappy chicken. I was trying to get over in the juvenile pen so that she wouldn't get picked on by the roosters, but she didn't stick over there. She came back out. And I think we're just going to go get them a scoop of grain. What are these guys doing? They're picking through the water and the lovelies. We'll give them a little too. Looks like we actually got some rain last night. I mean, everything is really moist. Oh, about time you joined us. That is a sapphire gem. They are very pretty birds. Oh, that's really interesting, one day at a time. What city do you live in? I'm really curious. And be safe when you're out there. PA Prospecting is in the house. And you were in Scotland the end of last year. And ducks are drinking. Okay, we are going to bring some DDG over to the juveniles because the mamas will chase them away. Hi, sweetie, you want to come in with me? No, that one's very skittish. This is Mrs. Featherfoot. She basically is like the school marm of this operation. She adopted all those chicks and decided they were hers. Every time a chick would come out of the nest, she would grab it. And Buffy also grabbed a bunch of chicks, but she had two, and I actually gave her 2 extras. And then when it rained, I actually had to move her over into the brooder, and the brooder opens out into this pen. Oh, we got water in every dish out here, don't we? So we will flip a dish to get some food in here. It's not going to get all wet. There we go, guys. Okay, you happy? There. Whoops, you spilled it. Jeez. Now this one's really pretty. I think that's a barred rock. Nope, that's a barred rock. That one must be one that we raised ourselves. And I don't know what she is. She's pretty. She's like, looks like almost Wyandotte. These guys are getting bigger. The Brahmas are almost big enough to come out into the big yard. And since we're in here, I am going to check. I was curious if this door was affixed, because it looks like there's a hinge. No, it's not. All right, so I was thinking it was affixed to the thing because the wind has picked that up and thrown it around before. This too, this is the top of my stepson's van. He cut the top off and added a new topper. And since it got bent in half by the wind, I turned it into a little A-frame structure so they have shade. And it was pretty good, except it has, we had high winds before it got blown around. This is one of the two mamas. Don't know where the other one is. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. If the other one's over here, maybe? I don't know. She might be in the brooder still. They probably all piled in the brooder last night. See, look. Eat me. Eat me. Where's your mama? Where's your mama? Run! It's always fun. These are all chicks that we let hatch, and so they're going to all be crossbred. And it's fun to kind of see what they end up looking like, you know? Looks like at least 3 of them almost match, breed-wise. And then those 2 match, and then 2 of the black ones match. So, I don't know. They're going to be cool. Cat's sitting here waiting patiently for me to come back over. Hey, Bob. I think Bob would like it if I'd go in and feed them already. There, everybody's got a little something. And since the dog's been over twice so far today, we're going to go ahead and close up this door except for them being able to run in and out. Oh, we got little peeps in here too. Oh yeah, there's a mama in there yet. Okay. This is mostly empty up top. All the chickens have flown the coop, literally. So, we get that closed so that the dog is not likely to go in there. She could if she wanted to, but she's usually not that likely. This is Boots. Hey, Shaz is in the house. Shaz, I don't know what that was I was looking at this morning. It looked like almost like a window frame that you poured paint into or something. What was that? Because it was very cool and really pretty, but I wasn't sure exactly what you were doing there. So if you'd share with us and maybe drop a link to it in the channel, that'd be really cool. People could check it out. And we are going to put our coffee down here. After a little bit, we were going to walk the back lot, or the side lot. But I need to put it down for a minute so I can catch up with chat. Wax melts. Okay, that makes sense. All right. They were very cool. I was like looking at that and I didn't know what exactly it was, but the colors in it were really neat. And I guess they were either really big or just you were really zoomed in. That duck keeps chasing the turkey around and it's just not nice. It's not like he's just like he's picking on her, and I don't understand that. And that's actually, the little one's Huey, the big one's Lewis. So Lewis is the one that I believe is male. And he's been kind of just strutting his stuff lately. You like chasing around the turkeys and picking on other chickens and you name it. He's not very nice. You're really zoomed in. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That was like the first thing I was looking at this morning when I woke up. Didn't even have my coffee in me, and it popped up in my feed. And so I checked it out. It was very cool looking, and I couldn't quite tell what it was. I thought it was, you were making art, is what I thought. But I also was, still sort of stupidly half awake. So I'm going to take a walk over on the back lot. Only problem with there is sometimes you see snakes over there. But there's a watering hole over here, and I still think there should be deer around here somewhere this morning. I thought maybe if we walk over there, maybe we see one. Besides, I'm only about halfway done with my coffee. Did you catch that? That was funny. Those two that were fighting initially, those two are litter mates, brother and sister. I'll do a zoom because they're about to go again. Yeah. They're having a conversation. See the two, the far left, black one, and the spotted one in the middle. Those two are litter mates. That's Smudge and Spot. And then we got Bippity and Bob sandwiching them. And Turkey's over here making turkey sounds. And the other turkey's coming over. I love the way they run. Look at that. He's coming over to see if there's any food. Hey, girl. How are you? Yeah, did you come to visit? Yeah, the cats are having a committee meeting over there. But they haven't started doing a thing. And these guys are making cool little turkey sounds, which is like one of my favorite sounds out on the farm. Yeah, Shaz is actually a really cool supporter for metal detecting channels, treasure hunters, and she's always popping in and checking out my live streams, which I really do appreciate because I don't know what time it is over there, but I'm thinking it's maybe sometime in the afternoon. Maybe Saturday afternoon, is that right? These guys came over. Those guys are still having a little mini committee meeting, and the chicken's going for them. Oh, it's 2:20 in the afternoon. Well, I appreciate your coming and popping in because there's better things you could be doing on a Saturday afternoon, unless it's raining. I don't know. I try to get outside unless it's too hot, actually. And this afternoon, like yesterday, I was going to go detecting in the afternoon, and it was just way too stinking hot. So I ended up taking my son to the pool and going to the store and just goofing off in town for a couple hours. And it was fun. I mean, it was something to do, but it wasn't nearly as fun as going detecting. I kind of suspect that all of this rain, that we didn't get enough to get for the ground to be soaked in. Looking at it, even though the ground is moist right now, I'm willing to bet that it's dry 1 inch down. And you look over here where we have more of the prairie grass, this has already started to soak it up. Oh, the cat's going to take a walk with me. Oh, there's a puppy dog. Bella! What you doing, girl? Come on. Bella. Let's go. I don't know what she's doing over here. Looking for a rabbit, probably. Bella! No, she didn't care. Cat's gonna find out what's gonna come since I whistled. Yeah, I bet she's got like a rabbit or gopher hole she's checking. Guess she's got her ears perked up. Oh, so did one day at a time, did you say what city that you are in? Because I'd be curious when you're checking out that homeless population in the dark areas of the city. I'm curious what city that is. Let me go down a little bit here. Oh, you're at a farmer's market tomorrow. Well, good luck. That sounds really fun. Hold on. Got a lot of I subbed you. Mississippi Mary said she got to have a great day. Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Okay, right across from Detroit. You know, I actually went there once. I had a conference in Detroit, and we all got a wild hair about going to Canada to go to Windsor's got a big casino there. And so we went across the border. It took forever to get across because there was traffic. Went up to this casino, and they had these machines, and they were playing with like Canadian nickels, and Canadian nickels at the time were only worth like 2 cents or something. And so you could win like, you win 100 nickels, and it's like, wow, I made $2. It was just really pointless. It was fun though. It was me and some of my friends from the conference, and we had a good time. We had some cocktails and goofed off, but this is my one and only time I was in Windsor, Canada. And I didn't realize there was a seedy part of town there. So it'll be interesting. I will definitely check out your channel and see what you got going on there. Ah! Sorry. Mosquito. They are definitely out this morning. They like the moisture. And, humans they can chew on. That's the best. We're walking along the tree row that my husband planted. So he takes he gets some trees from the ag people over here, and he replants trees that sprout up, the volunteers as well. And I was working on making a tree row on this entire thing all the way down. That's what all the flags are. And then over here, dog is over there in the distance. Over here, this is where I was hoping we'd see some deer out in the field, but I'm not seeing anything. Over there, there's I don't know if you guys can see that. That grain elevator over there looks like the Statue of Liberty. And there was a friend of mine who had mentioned that once, and it always stuck with me. Gene P is in the house. Good morning. Jean says, don't sub me, I won't be using this for my upcoming videos. I'm not sure what that means. I think it does look like the Statue of Liberty, at least from this angle. So, as close as I'm going to get to it in South Dakota, I guess. I've never been to New York or the actual Statue of Liberty. I've been to New Jersey. And when I was there, I was working for Becton Dickinson, which is a big pharma company. And all the mucky mucks went to New York for dinner for that night, but I was a peon. So I got to stay in my hotel room and eat room service, but that was fine. I actually really like room service, especially when you go to conferences and you go places where you have to spend time around people all day. I am perfectly fine with chilling and having them bring me food. It's just a little bit of an overload sometimes. If you go to these conferences and you have to be around, people all day, it's a little much. So that's one of the reasons, aside from having, not dreading having to fly to Texas. One of the other reasons I'm trying to get out of that conference is that, we're going to be in meetings all day, solid for 2 days or 3 days or whatever it is. And I heard that there might be an option to participate virtually, that they'll stream it. And I would much rather participate virtually than, sorry, I'm checking the birds out. They're making cool sounds. I'd much rather participate virtually than sit in a conference with a bunch of people. But, you know, we'll do what it takes. Twice a year, this company brings all of their counselors out and has them attend 2 days of training. Nope, no deer. There's little birds out here. And it is very peaceful up here. And I'm going to check chat real quick. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're going to have a different channel, Jean? Okay, just keep me posted, all right? Oh, yeah, the flies are awful. Not too bad here, but somebody was telling me that they needed to, I don't know, they were putting lime down in their yard to help where their dogs go because the flies were awful. We actually do. We take, you know, those 2 gallon, the 2 liter soda, not 2 gallon, 2 liter soda bottles. We don't drink soda a lot around here, but when we have one of those, we save it, and you cut it in half, and then you invert the top into the bottom, and then you duct tape it. And what that does, you put a little bit of sugar and water in the bottom, or you can use apple juice, or there's different things you can put in there. But basically what that does is it turns into a homemade fly trap. And the flies go down into the little funnel part, and then they don't know how to fly back out. And it actually will fill with flies. So, and you can use bacon grease. You can use just about anything. There's no attractant in there, actually. But we do that when the flies get bad. They haven't been bad at all this year. They are starting to try to come in the house here and there. And for the house, what we do is we hang a baggie with water at the door. If we're starting to see a lot of flies coming in the house, I hang up a baggie of water. And that somehow deters them from coming to the doorway. And I don't know how that works or what, but I've seen it work really well. So that's what we do. Right now we just have a fly swatter by the door. So if there's flies by the door, oh, check this out. I got 2 birds on this line. You guys can see that or not. I'm zoomed in there. Isn't that cool? They're like little lovebirds. And sorry, I'm a little shaky. It's not me. I'm actually really steady, but it looks real shaky because I zoomed in. Oh, there. But yeah, if I go over there, they'll fly away. You spray the door with Windex. Interesting. Yeah, actually this morning I noticed we have grease ants came in through a crack in the window. And they're these tiny, tiny little ants, and they just swarm all over the place. And we clean them with countertop spray cleaner. I use the natural stuff, kind of clean them all up, and then I sprayed just a little bit of the flying insect poison right by that windowsill crack so that it would deter them from wanting to come in. But yeah, I've had to clean them twice already. And yeah, those are really a pest. They can just get in everything. And I think because it's hotter, they all decided to come in last night. I don't know. It was like 100 degrees yesterday. Oh, you used iMovie. Okay. I'm using InShot is the app I'm using. I don't have iMovie. I have it on my phone, but it won't work on my iMac because I bought a used iMac with 24 gigs of RAM, thinking I could play, with Mac. It'd be awesome, right? And I love my Mac. However, it will not run iMovie because it won't upgrade the OS. It is as high as it will go. And yeah, that's kind of a pain. I use it for other stuff though. It's actually got some really cool features. Like, for example, you can use the screen record option in order to take video clips and put together a compilation, which is actually pretty cool. But I'm still using my phone for 99% of my editing because it's just easier. And yeah, I was using it for my live streams, and I would randomly get myself kicked out if I would nudge my mouse. Like, I'd grab the mouse and it would throw me out of the live stream at random. And I haven't had that issue once live streaming with my computer instead. So now we're doing all my live streams from the basement on my new computer because for starters, it's really hot upstairs. And secondly, because it's solid. It's got a wired connection. So I have best connection, and it is that one's got plenty of RAM and does its thing. It hasn't had a single crash. And my programming computer upstairs likes to give me the blue screen of death every now and then for no reason. And it's done that since the day I got it. I actually bought an open box computer. Don't do that. Do not buy open box computers, because I'm guessing that's why it got returned. And it works fine for programming and stuff because I save my work a lot. But I would, oops, sorry, got low power mode came on. It's, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it's great for programming, but I didn't want to use it for my new job because I could not afford to have it kick me out at random like that if I was on a client call. So I went and bought a refurbished Dell, and that one works great. And apparently refurbished computers are fine, but open box computers are not to be done. These cats are getting feisty this morning. And hey, Simplex Treasure Hunters here. Good morning, Glenn. Are you still in Oklahoma, or did you travel to the funeral? When is the funeral, by the way? We're going to walk up alongside. I'm going to see if I can grab some power for this phone. But if not, we're going to lose you guys in about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. I'm afraid we're already at 10%. So if I start like circle, and you don't see me anymore, that's because the phone died. And I've tried before to grab the other phone and go in my account and try to get onto my live, and you can't do that. I could do it on StreamYard. If I started my morning stream on StreamYard, I'm sure that I could then transfer phone to phone and not have a problem. But when I'm just using a phone as a live, it doesn't work. See what everybody's saying. Baby powder. Oh, interesting. You know, these aren't normal ants. They're like tiny little ants. So we just go with the chemical solution. Just kill them and then they stop coming in. For regular ants, you could pour Ajax across their trail, and they don't like that. I'm sorry, Glenn, that you couldn't make the funeral. Yeah, it is, gas is really expensive right now. And that is a long way to be away from your job and your family, or to bring your whole family up there and not know, how you're getting back. That would have been a lot worse. So hopefully you sent a condolence card and you've been calling your relatives and being there for them. And, they've got to understand sometimes it just doesn't work out. I mean, you can only do what you can do, right? Dog, do you want to go in the barn? Come on, let's go. Oh, see, she wanted to go in the barn. I forgot that part of the day. Bippity's got her tail up and she's chasing. Oh, she is feeling feisty this morning. Morning, Bippity. I'm coming, Bella. I'm gonna stop at the trailer and put my coffee down so I've got a hand to do this. You want in? You're hungry. Okay. All right, let's let you in. I'll let Jax out since Eric's here. He'll go ahead. Go on. You eat your food and hang out. So the dogs can't run away together. And yeah, I'll just do this real quick. I did get a second battery notification, so hopefully it'll hold long enough for me to get over and grab a bug here. If not, I'm gonna lose you guys. But we will see if we can do that real quick. All right, go on. You go outside. You need to be invited out? What a good boy. Yes, you can go outside. Oh, you want the birds? Or you want birds up there? Go on. Out you go. There we go. Okay, in or out, guys? Really? Come on. No, you guys will be stuck in here. Okay, come on. Out you go. Come on. Out you go. Out you go. Go on. There we go. There's a little dog food mess going on in here. Bippity, let's go. Bippity, come on. Out you go. You gotta go find your baby. Come on. Out you go. There we go. I haven't seen Spitfire for like 2 days. She was out in the garden. I kind of feel like she lives in the garden now, but I haven't seen her around for a few days. And the problem with that is she gets wild when she's not around us. Oh my. Bob, did you re-hurt your foot? His foot's bleeding. Yeah, I think somebody scratched him again on his hurt foot. Poor thing. I gotta remember to buy some Vetricin for him. Because that stuff is great for any kind of injury, animal injuries at all. Vetricin is like the go-to. And also, if you have a cat that's got a cold and they have the gloopy snot eyes, it's actually really good to clean their eyes with. So it's kind of got 101 uses. You could actually use it on your own cuts. I know people who do. That the Vetricin is, oh, dead mouse. I know people that use that specifically for their own cuts and bruises and stuff. Oh, let's see. I'm going to put my coffee down here. I'm going to run over the car real quick to see if we've got a cable and a charger and see if we can boost. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It is worth a shot, right? Oh, the cable thing's not in here. Oh gosh. There we go. This was the box. Nope, there is no cable in there either. Alright, I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting a little more prepared when I start my streams to have backup power on the porch for when it fails. But for today, I think we're going to just call it, because I'd like to get out detecting anyway. I got a few things I got to do in the house. I hope you guys all have a beautiful day. I want to thank you for joining me. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to know when I go live, hit the notification bell. I'll be streaming after Monday Digs on Monday night. And we've been doing kind of a share the love kind of thing there, which is sort of fun, because we spin for 10 channels, and the 10 channels get highlighted. And then we encourage people to subscribe them, and then those 10 the 10 participants also get to race for a prize. So we do that, and then we do regular races as well. I don't know if there'll be duck races or something else. We've been kind of mixing it up and doing different ones. And yeah, hope you guys can join. It'll be late Monday night. And then Friday night as well, we'd stream after I Dig Fridays. So hopefully we'll be able to see you guys soon. Appreciate you all joining. Bud Files, nice to see you in the house. We are actually taking off. Everybody have a beautiful day and digging out.